Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex, and we're on episode 3 of the Krastorio playthrough. Between the last episode and this one, I built a copper smelting line to go along with the iron. Pardon me. So I've got a similar setup. I've got two mining depots with a bunch of drones and two belts. I'm trying to keep the belts off of the other patches so that they don't interfere with the drones that are working on those patches. Apparently they can cross over a belt, but I think that they can't mine underneath a belt or anything that you've placed. You know, just like, well, a mining drill would be able to mine under one tile away, but I don't think these guys can. So tried to avoid that. That's why I've got this funky shape to the belts right now. And the copper smelting line is just like the iron. Pretty much the same thing. I'm also making extra drones over here. I should probably not limit this to only 2 stacks. I'll limit it to 4 stacks. They stack in 20s. Okay, and those are getting full. This one's taking a while. But I started to clear some trees as well. So I set up these mining depots to collect wood. And they're slowly clearing the forest around here so that I have room for more smelting. I've got a couple of chests where I'm storing some of the wood that they're gathering. Looks like this one's finished. So we can pick this up and start cleaning out another area. What I'd like to do today is start to work on automating science production on a larger scale. Okay, so we got some more research done. And I want to kind of rush towards getting transport drones. Where is that? Let me see where that research resides. Oh, here we go. Transport system. So that we can start using the drones. So for that, I'm going to need the logistic tech card in addition to the 2 that I'm already making. So let's get that researched next. What does that need? Electronic circuits in addition to the other stuff that I'm already making. Okay, so not a big deal. So let's research that, and then we'll just start doing some of these other ones in order. Okay, so actually let's look at that transport thing again. Transport system. So that unlocks the request and supply depots, the fuel, fluid, the transport drones themselves. And I think these start by moving 1 stack of items at a time. And I think their capacity can be increased. I've never used this mod before. I've seen it used, but I haven't used it myself. So there's going to be a bit of a learning curve involved. And then you make these roads, which are a combination of coal and stone brick. And the road is what you use to essentially set the path for the transport drones. So they kind of work like sort of like a combination of logistics bots and trains. You know, the providers and requesters are set up kind of like a logistics system, but then their paths are determined by where you have roads placed. So thinking about the eventual layout of the base, I think I'm going to make it something like a grid, since that's how I would, if I was going to be using trains, that's how I would set it up. So I'm going to start using just stone brick. I'm going to start to lay out the beginnings of a grid structure so that we don't have to change things later once the transport system goes into place. All right, let's see how we're doing here. I'll give this another stack of copper. This one needs copper plate. And we should probably give some iron there. Let's throw some iron in there. And that's for inserters. Okay, well, I don't have any more iron right now. Let me get some coal so I can feed these stone brick furnaces. Okay, that was a mistake. Because I can't put it back in there. Or I think I can, but I have to do it like one stack at a time, which is kind of tedious. All right, so there's some extra coal. Oh, and I need to get some stone brick. All right, so you can see I already laid out a path, a stone path separating the iron and copper. And I'll continue to use this. Okay, so let's call this the end of the smelting area. Let's get rid of these stones. Okay. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to start making some ammo. The turrets take rifle magazines, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that needs iron, copper, and coal. Okay. Let's see here. I'll make a few turrets. Okay. Yeah, they take rifle magazines. Okay, so I might as well just leave that one there. We'll feed that directly. And then I guess once I have some ammo accumulated, I'll start to place turrets around the base. Okay. So let me craft some assembly machines and we'll work on science production. So for the basic tech cards, we need wood and we need copper cable. To begin with, I'm going to have to feed wood manually because I'm not automating the production of wood yet. But I think we can do that very soon because we do have a recipe for greenhouses now. So maybe we can actually start to make wood down here. Okay, looks like one of my drones got stuck. Okay. All right, so let's do this. I'll put some wood storage over here. But I probably don't want it right in the way of my copper lines. I mean, ideally these... Yeah, I need to leave some space here. What else do I need for transport system? I need logistic tech, I need fluid chemistry, and fluid handling. I think we should just, before I start scaling things up, I think we should just get this transport system in place. Oil processing. Although I guess I can speed up the red and the green science. Okay, yeah, let's speed up the red and green science now. We can always move it later if we have to. Why am I going over there? I don't know. Okay, so these science packs, they make 5 every 20 seconds, which is 4 seconds each, right? So I'm thinking we make 4 machines making those, and that'll give us a 1 per second science build, which is what I often do. Yeah. So let's consider this temporary for now. It'll be faster, but temporary. So for that, we're going to need wood, and we're going to need copper cable. Okay, and I'll put wood down here. We'll just fill up a few chests. And in addition to the chests, we can place a depot over here. Which will collect all the wood in this area. Let's move this up a little bit more. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it right here. Let's put it right there. Just until we get all this cleared out. Okay. Let's sideload that. Whoops. Let's sideload it onto the other side, actually. Ah. The R key is too close to the T key. Okay. I think one machine will be fast enough. I'm going to make 4 per second. And I need... oh, maybe not. I need 5 per second, right? Okay. Let's start making some labs. Now for the greenhouse, I need glass. And for the glass, I need sand. And sand comes from crushed stone. Okay, so I'm going to get my crusher and I'm going to move it over to where I'm getting stone so that we can start to collect some crushed stone that I can turn into glass so that I can make a bunch of greenhouses so that we can make stuff that you need greenhouses for. Which is sometimes known as wood. Okay, so we'll put the crusher there. Let's get another one of these guys. Okay. Okay, we want to make glass. There we go. All right, so that way we can make some greenhouses later when we're ready for it. I think I can pick up all this stuff over here too. And I'll pick up some of this other stuff, which we'll rebuild over there. I think I'll actually pick up all of this as well. Okay, I need to get rid of wood. I'll be happy when I get more inventory space. Okay. All right, now let's build some of the other science pack as well, which are the red ones. These have the same crafting time, 5 per 4 seconds. Whoops. Okay, and these need blank tech cards and automation cores. So the blank tech cards, I can make 5 in a second. So I think 5 in a second. So let's put a couple inserters there. Okay. And we also need automation cores. And these come out every 2 seconds, which is 1 per second, which is precisely what we need. All right. And that one needs to go on the inside of the belt, so I'll just do that. Okay, and this takes copper, iron sticks, and iron gears. And this takes copper cable and iron plate. Okay, so if this is copper cable, now let's see here. Okay, gears, sticks, and copper wires. And I can just run a single combined belt of iron and copper up there. Oh, hang on. Let me get some of these guys. I'm full. I should probably move my habitat or whatever we call that thing. Okay. Okay, and then this needs copper cable. And iron plates. All right. I think this will work. Wait a minute. If I need 5 every 20 seconds... Oh no, I only need 1 automation core every 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. And I'm not getting any copper cables. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, looks good. Let's see. Let's make one more lab. Okay. So let me dump out all my stuff so that I can pick up as much wood as possible. I can empty these chests over here as well. How are we doing here? Okay. I should have had all this down by 1. Oh, they're full already. Okay. All right, let's just do it like that. Save the loaders. Yeah, I think the loaders actually work a lot better. Okay, let's get to work on this green recipe card, which also needs circuits. Okay, it takes 5 circuits every 4 seconds. Or 5 every 20 times 4 is 20 every 20, so I need 1 per second on the circuits. We need blank tech cards, and we need gears. Okay. So what I can do is we can add blank tech cards to another belt. Or I could just take them off of this belt. Okay, and then we'll put the output over here. Okay, and then we need the gears. We got the tech cards already. Let's just double check my rate of production here. Yeah, this can make 5 a second, so that's more than enough. Alright, no, this is going to need 5 per second. I need to make more of these tech cards. Okay. Alright, well, scratch that. I'll just make another independent build. Okay, and then the gears I can put right there. Okay, and then I'll do circuits up there. Okay, so the circuits are going to give me 1 per second, which is just what I need, right? So I should be okay with a single machine making these circuits. And it needs wood, iron plate, and 4 copper cables. Which I think this one can also provide. Yeah, I think this one will be fast enough to feed all of this. Yeah, I need 4 every 2 seconds, so I think I'm going to need 2 inserters on that. Okay, and then I need an iron plate. And I need wood. All right. Oh. Let's see how this works. No, I think 1 inserter is enough. And we might as well buffer some circuits if we can. Although I think this is going to be just fast enough, right? 1 a second. All right. Now, let's look at the research here. Or you know what? Let's look at FNEI. What are we calling these things? Tech cards. Okay. So let's search for tech cards. So there are more advanced ones. There's the basic one. What's the red one called? Automation tech card. It must have a different name inside the game. What if we search for card? It's not giving me all of them. There's the logistic tech card. What's this one called again? Oh, automation tech card. Automation tech card. Okay. What I'd like to do is research so I can see how many different kinds of cards there are and what kind of labs, because each of the different tech cards is researched in a different lab. There's one for military too, I think. There's a chemical tech card. Used by labs, but it doesn't say which kind of lab. Okay. How do I know which cards go in which labs? Oh, that's bioprocessing, Singularity Lab. All right, well, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research so I can understand this game a little bit better. The reason I want to figure this out is so that I can figure out which other tech cards are going to feed these labs, and then I can build those in the same grid area. You know, for planning the rest of the base. Okay, but for now, we're in pretty good shape. At least as far as this research goes. Oh, you know what? There's a wiki. All right. Fuels, inserters hotkey, Shift L. Drop near. Whoops. Okay. Nice. Got a lot to learn here. Okay, well, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here about the research or the labs. Let's see how we're producing here. Okay, these are all running. So I think I am producing the circuits as fast as I need to. You know, we'll consider this temporary too. And when we know more, or when I know more about the game, or if you know more, tell me. But once I figure out, because my understanding is that once you've done all the research that needs to go in these labs, these cards are going to be used as an ingredient for the next tier of science. So let's check here. So let's look at automation tech card. Huh. Okay. Well, it looks like it's not used as an ingredient for anything. Okay. Well, I'll dig around and see what I can find out. But yeah, like I was saying, my understanding was that once you've done all the basic research, then these tech cards, well, maybe they don't get used as an ingredient, but then maybe they get used, or there's other tech cards that have to go into different labs. But I thought it was like a tiered sort of a system. Let's do the default search. Usage or craft? No, let's do crafting. Why is it? I don't want wooden chest. Oh, select item. There we go. Now I can see everything. Yeah, and these are all called tech cards, so. Alright, it doesn't show any usage. Let's look for the different laboratories. There's the lab, and then the advanced lab, and the singularity lab. So I guess there's only 3 kinds of labs. But yeah, it doesn't say what goes into the advanced lab. Nor does the research tell you what lab is needed. All right, well, I'll see what I can find out. In the meantime, if any of you guys know of any links to useful information about this, please let me know. I'll get transport system researched, and then in the next episode, we can set up a greenhouse to produce wood, and we can hopefully start to plan the layout of the base a little bit better. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.